Welcome back to the commentary box where we're having the second game of the day. And the game you're watching right now is between Westgate Feeders versus Dynamo Academia. These are the academy teams in Edo State, and Westgate Feeders are in their ceremonial orange and white stripes, while Dynamo in their blue and white lines. And afterwards we'll be seeing Dynamo Sport. It's an interesting time in Edo State where football at the grassroots level is ongoing right now, and you can see different academic coaches passing instructions to their boys. You saw earlier today the selected players in yesterday's fixtures, and you saw how they participated together. And now more will be joining them, where they'll be having a team to represent Edo State in the final house in September, October. And it's just day two. A last team standing Edo State trial. Tomorrow is the final day for Edo State trials, where you'll be seeing the female part of the trials coming up. The ladies will be having their day tomorrow, where we're not just that privileged to show it to you, to the world yesterday, but tomorrow, no problem, we will be surely streaming them live on all terrestrial TV across the globe. But right now, you're watching Westgate Feeders versus Dynamo Academia. We're about having a substitution. Dynamo Academia, jersey number 18 going in for Ima. Jersey number 21 coming out for jersey number 18. Dynamo Academia having their substitution. That is the beauty of it. Throw the ball from right to left. It's a young lads. Jersey number 2 for Dynamo Academia. It's a younger Edo boy. Very sure his age should not be above 16 years. You can see him marshalling it well in the midfield for Dynamo. That's the young man I'm talking about with the ball. He locates his man in the midfield, but intercepted by Westgate, who are playing man on man, and they also have fantastic young players in the squad. That is the beauty. That's the beauty of grassroots football and underage games, where you catch them young, you transform them into superstars. It's a corner kick for Westgate Feeders. A long one into the 18. Can this be the... Oh no! Wherever you're watching us across the globe, this is the last team standing trials the Edo trials, where we are in day 2 to pick the last team that will be representing Edo in the final house in September, October, when all players across communication has been the basic, but I'm not surprised. This is what we call a grassroots football. They are not professionals. That is it. The referees have the final say, and we're seeing the first. Can this be the first yellow card coming out? It's a yellow card to the lanky number 7. Jersey number 7 for Dynamo Academia has been flagged on yellow card by the referee. A long one into the 18 yards for clearance by the defense line of Dynamo Academia. Westgate Feeders are really taking their time. A free kick in favor of Dynamo Academia. They are tall, and that is the end of the first half between Westgate Feeders and Dynamo Academia. You've seen a wonderful game that have just ended in goalless draw. That's the first half, and they'll be going into the second half. They're passing instructions to each other, sharing their views right now. And you know, Nigerians and prayers. Straight to Delta State. Ugeli precisely, Ogo Technical College, that is the venue, and I'm very sure the Deltans are waiting to also showcase their talent just the way Edo are really showing their talent. But before we get there, tomorrow we'll be seeing the female wing of the Edo version of the last team standing. Like I'll tell you the history of and the expectation from these trials. The winners of these trials will be representing Edo alongside the team picked in the squad, and they will be put alongside other teams across Nigeria in a house for 30 days, and they'll be tutored by 4 great legends of Nigerian football. Talking about Tijani Babangida, Daniel Amokachi, Mohamed Lawal, and Peterside Ida. I know immediately I mentioned these 4 these 4 talented players of Nigeria. You understand that we're trying to touch all angles of the phase of football. For Peterside Ida, he will be concentrating more on the goalkeepers and also encouraging the goalkeepers, giving them hints of what a good goalkeeper should have, and he will mentor them to limelight. And when you hear Mohamed Lawal, you know we're talking about great set defenders that overlap very well. Mohamed Lawal, in his days with Julius Berger, in his days when the Niger Dog team were in their island, the Snake Island in Lagos. Those days, they bring memories back. Bring memory back. Those days where the Niger Dog, they travel around where they can go through the sea. They go through the sea. We call them the island team in Lagos Island. Mohamed Lawal played a very vital part in that before moving to Julius Berger and before leaving the shores of Nigeria. Despite his busy schedule, he's one of those that will be mentoring these young lads. And another man that some were hoping might be, if luck is on his side, might be announced as the member of the Ministry of Youth and Sports in Nigeria any moment from now. And that is Daniel Amokachi. We call him the Bull. That is a superb attacking midfielder that the whole Nigeria, the whole world, that's a man that took Everton, the days of Everton, to Champions League. He is the man that scored the first goal for them in the Champions League. And also not just scoring the goal in the Champions League. He happens to be the first African to take them to the Champions League. And you know what that means for Daniel Amokachi, a legend not just in Nigeria, he's a legend in England as well. And from there, we also have a man, we call him a short but very speedy winger. We call him Tijani Babangida. The name rings a bell to all those in the Netherlands when his playing days was there with Ajax Amsterdam. They won lots of Champions League together, and you know his contribution. He took over from George Finidi from that team and also established his name. He was in that team when Netherlands decided they will be making good use of Nigeria's player, talking about Finidi George, Kanu Wanko, Tijani Babangida and the likes. Netherlands is a second home for Nigerian players. Then afterwards we have Peter Side Ida, like I told you, a goalkeeper of repute, now a pastor. He's back in Nigeria from South Africa just because of this project. And also don't forget, he was among those that contested for the presidency of the Nigerian Football Federation before losing it to his friend and brother Ibrahim Gusso, who would eventually emerge as the president of Nigerian Football Federation. All these legends will be taking care of the young lads in the house when they get there, and you know what that means. They will be tutored well and allowed to, they will groom them and take them to limelight. Yes, a substitution has been done by the Westgate Feeders coach, introducing jersey number 12 into the squad. Let's see if the young man, jersey number 12, will also make impacts. The scoreline is 0-0, and the game is on for the second half of the game. Don't forget, afterwards we'll be having Dynamo Sport versus Rockers FC. Dynamo Sport in their ceremonial blue and black pants will be playing Rockers FC in their red and white pants. This is the last team standing, the Edo State Trial 2023. And it's a free kick for Westgate, who are plotting a long one into the 18 yards. Can this be the chance? But goalkeeper holds the ball calm. A fast one, he sends it forward to jersey number 2, who runs from the flag. It's a throw-in to Dynamo Academia. This is the last team standing. A long one into this. Oh, what a time! That's a beautiful pull-out, but not well connected by the winger for Dynamo Academia. Both sides are really sizing each other well, and they are plotting who will be moving into the next round. Just yesterday we saw games from Star City versus Excel, where Star City defeated Excel and moved into the next round. Braveheart also had his own fair share with Golden Star. Unfortunately, Golden Star emerged winner in that encounter, and Genesis FC also defeated Unique FC. Dynamic Stars lost it to Rolly FC, while IREX FC lost it to Westgate Football Club. Then Worshippers FC took the day over Future Star yesterday. All these fixtures are those that have played yesterday, and now we're having Westgate Feeders versus Dynamo Academia. And I'm having in the commentary box right now Tope Ogundule. Yes, Tope Ogundule have been up and down looking at players, and I'm very sure Tope Ogundule will have one or two things to say concerning the game. You saw the team Edo, Indigo, A and B. What can you say compared to all the states we've gone round and with what you are seeing in Edo State?
Well, it's not strange that we have been able to see this fantastic young talent here, because all through since I was growing up to this moment, we all know what the old Bender States, the Midwest, used to produce great talents for Nigeria in every aspect of sports. And football is not different. They have given us a whole lot of former players, the Osaze Adewenges of this world, a whole lot of them from the Midwest then, and even the Bender State. And this year, of course, you know, in our National League 2, MPFL, Imade, the guy from Uniben, and also Divine Nwachukwu. So these guys are just only doing what we know they do best in Edo State, and that is giving us good sporting talent, and it's been fantastic. Of course, we got a lot in Lagos and Oyo State, but there has been some kind of a different touch to the ones that have been unnetted in this place, and I can only believe that Nigeria can gain from this lot.
Nigeria can gain from this lot. Don't you think it will be a difficult one to pick out just 14 players to support the winning 14 teams in this scouting process?
Well, I've been working directly with the scouts, and it's been a very big headache for them. I think we've not had this kind of troubles picking players, because there is a whole lot of them that sometimes you pick one and you feel like you have seen it all, and the next minute you are looking at another talent who you feel is even better than the one you saw earlier on. So it's well, that's the job they are here to do. The scouts just have to get their numbers right And if you can't get 14, we might have to beg the organizers to give us more than 14 from this stage, because of course if we are going to use all of them, I think we have about 28 very good players who can be scouted and taken to the house from this particular Edo trials.
Yes, it's a difficult one for the scouts, and no doubt about it. No doubt about it. I've also seen players, but you can't just take your eyes away from the truth. The more you look, the better you see. This is Edo, the ancient city of Benin, and the scoreline is still goalless apiece between Westgate Fitters versus Dynamo Academia. I'll be bringing Tope Ogundole back on air. Subsequently, it's an offside position by the referee. This, I want to say thank you to all our partners across the globe, Indigo. I want to say thank you to Pocari Sweat, who supported us all through in Lagos and still waiting for the house to bring more. In fact, a lot of people are already requesting where is the sweat in Edo State. But we hope this is dangerous, a wrong footing. Can this be the chance? Oh no. It's a free kick to Westgate's Feeders. Also want to say a big thank you to the MCR, that's the VAR room. I call them the VAR room, and also the transmitting room, where they have always be showing what is happening at the trials to the world. Yes, we are live from the UBTH Center in Benin City, and enjoying grassroots games from different academy in Edo State. We're yet to see more games today, and I hope you glue to your screen wherever you're watching us. If you are in the traffic anywhere in the world, you can enjoy this. This is what we're talking about. Football will surely bring. This is dangerous. Auto clearance by the defense line of Dynamo Academia. The player is down. Player of Westgate's Feeders is down. I guess they are tired. These are young players between the ages of 15 and 22. These are young players between the ages of 15 and 22. And they are doing what they enjoy doing on the grassroots. The streets of Lagos, the streets of Edo, the streets of Oyo, and the streets of Ogun. All these have been so busy. Another substitute, jersey number 17. Jersey number 17 has joined the league right now for jersey number 5. And Dynamo Academia, their coach is really passing instructions to them, sharing technical knowledge with them and telling them what to do. But Westgate are really plotting, trying to break the genes of the defenders of Dynamo. It's a free kick, a dangerous one. This is a dangerous position for Westgate Dynamo Academia. This is a dangerous position for them. This is about 25 yards away to the goal line. And you remember when you hear 25 meters away to the goal line, you remember one man that retired a goalkeeper from a 25 meters yard. Talking about no other. Oh, what a wasteful effort. And we talk about Sunday Olise. You remember him very well in America when he gave it well and strong to Zubizarreta of Spain, and that was what helped the old goalkeeper to say goodbye to the game of football. Nigerians have been talented and blessed with natural talent from the grassroots. This is seeing the player, he holds the ball in, but Westgate intercepted it. This is dangerous, but the goalkeeper is there. You can see another young goalkeeper. He was substituted and brought in for Westgate's Academia. These are young boys really hoping to see football as a career. And that's the beauty of the last team standing. That's the beauty of the last team standing, where you will. This is the second half of the game between Westgate versus Dynamo Academia. Jersey number 15 has just been introduced, and you can see the young man really dazzling right, left. Yes, I told you, Dynamo Sport, they are ready in their ceremonial blue and black pants, waiting to go in and show the talents to the world. They will be playing against Rockers FC in their ceremonial red and white pants. They will be coming right immediately after this game that will be ending any moment soon. The scoreline is still goalless apiece between Westgate Feeders versus Dynamo Academia. I can see the goalkeeper for Westgate Feeders, a very young 16-year-old goalkeeper. He has been saving that side. Can he hold on till the end of the game? This is the young man for Dynamo, jersey number 2. He sends it into the 18. Can this? Oh, what a clearance. But still in the dangerous. The goalkeeper, I just talked about him. That's the young goalkeeper. The young goalkeeper. To the age of 16 years. Saving the side. Allowing the whole world. It's a free kick.
You are coming to UBT, you know UBT. After this match, your match is the next one. You have to come after.
This is the beauty of the Edo State trial, where we've seen lots of talents. And the beauty of footballers and drama, they are together. I call them the Nollywood on the pitch. When you see footballer rolling, you assume a lot has been happened, but fortunately and unfortunately, the drama kings are there. Still goalless apiece. That's the young goalkeeper passing instruction and saving his side, giving them the assurance. But don't worry, whether good or bad, a winner must emerge between these two sides. There's another young man from Dynamo. He gets the ball again. Oh no! That's a primary school decision. No problem. By the time the likes of Tijani Babangida and Daniel Amokachi handles this young man, then we should be rest assured that Nigeria will have a brighter star in future. That's a free kick to Dynamo Academia, jersey number 18. A long one sends forward. It's an offside position.
Straight.
We are straight into the knockouts. The game just ended and we are going into the penalty kick between Westgate and Dynamo Academia. Both sides have really proved themselves. It ended goalless and a winner must emerge. We will move into the next round. Don't forget, teams that have moved into the next round are Star City. They will be meeting Golden Star today. Genesis will be playing Rowley FC, while Westgate will be taking on Worshippers FC. All will be happening today. And we'll still be having a winner. Will Westgate Feeders move to the next round, or will it be Dynamo Academia? Yes, as you can see, Westgate leading by 2 goals. And it's a goal. It's 2-2 apiece. Westgate 2, Dynamo 2. It's a penalty shootout. And the beauty of it is both sides are really doing it well. It's 2-2. We're going on the third kicks. Oh, what a wonderful one. Westgate scoring their third goal. And it's a beauty of it. These players are really encouraging each other. You can see, telling others, yes, you can do it. We're leading. It's 3-2 in favor of Westgate. Will Dynamo lose, or will he also send the pressure out to Westgate? Jersey number 17 versus jersey number 1. Dynamo so relaxed. Oh no, beautiful, sending the goalkeeper the wrong way. Sending the goalkeeper to the wrong way, and it's 3-3. It's 3-3. Yes, if you're watching, this is the last team standing, the Edo State trials. Jersey number 12 for Westgate Feeders have gone forward against the number 1 goalkeeper of Dynamo Academia. All these teams and players are from Edo State, and we want to say thank you to the Referees Association of Edo State. And that is a Bruno Fernandes style. We call it the Bruno Fernandes style. Jersey number 12, bringing the memories of England down to the trials, and we are enjoying it. Scores, and it's an advantage on their part. 4-3. Some people will call it Bruno Fernandes style, while some will call it the Jorginho style. The beauty of it is these young lads are watching football and they have mentors in those great players. It has worked for him. I'm very sure he will pray for his mentors across the world. Now is the turn. The pressure is now moved to Dynamo. Will this young goalkeeper for Westgate save it? Or will Dynamo also have their 4th kick scored? It's a goal! Sending the goalkeeper to the wrong side. Well, the beauty of it, I've seen Dynamo. I don't know if the coach will have to send messages to his goalkeeper. Dynamo have always said stick to a side of the net. They've been playing to one side of the net and they've made it well. But the goalkeeper have always been going to the other side at all time. Maybe if he changes his mind, he might be in that right direction to do his side, Westgate, that favor by saving a penalty. It's 4-4, and they'll be having their last kick. They'll be having their last kick, which might or might take them to the next round, or better still, will expose them to a sudden death kick. And that is a beautiful goal. The Westgate players are really doing it well. It's now 5-4. Will Dynamo, jersey number 3. Dynamo, jersey number 3. The pressure is on. I can see the technical teams are so calm and sending the instruction to the boys to calm down. It's not a do or die. Jersey number 3 for Dynamo. Will he be the one to send the team out, or will he allow the penalty kick to continue? That's the Cristiano Ronaldo style. Let's get Feeders into the next round. The young goalkeeper has just saved it. The young goalkeeper just saved it, and the journey for Dynamo Academia, is over. The penalty kick ended 5-4. You can see the jubilation. You can see the celebration. The young 16-year-old goalkeeper saved the last kick of the day, taking his Feeders into the next round. That is what we call football. You can see how others are celebrating him. It's not easy. It's a celebration. Westgate's Feeders are into the next round. That is the beauty of football. The 16-year-old goalkeeper has just taken a side to the next round. It's a 16-year-old goalkeeper. I'm very sure Peter Saidida will be so happy to have to nurture this young goalkeeper. In the game, he saved the side so much with a lot of saves. I'm very sure you can go back on the platform www.lastteamstanding.africa to have a glimpse of this young man. I see more of European goalkeeper in him. His footwork is very fantastic. His footwork, I can see the coach of Dynamo Academia. The coach has also gone to celebrate the young man. The coach has also talked to the young man to keep it up and not lose focus. This is what football brings. You win some, you lose some. But let me tell you categorically, nobody is a loser. Everybody is a winner, because in Dynamo Academy, 2 players have been also spotted out. 2 players have been spotted out, and everybody will merge into the last round. Dynamo Sports in their ceremonial blue and black pants versus Rockers FC. This is the last team standing, and the next game is Dynamo Sports versus Rockers FC.